Welcome back to another solo episode of B2B Growth. My name is James Carberry. I'm one of the co-hosts of the show. And if you're new with us, I'll explain briefly what these weekend episodes are all about. So during the week, 5 days a week, we interview CEOs, VPs of marketing, CMOs at really successful B2B companies. But on the weekends, I do these little solo episodes to talk about just how I'm learning as a business owner, how we're growing as an organization. And so today's episode, I'm going to be talking about two specific types of video that perform really well. I'm big on LinkedIn, and I'm seeing a lot of folks starting to post videos on LinkedIn, and there are some folks that are crushing it, and some folks that just can't seem to get traction on their videos. And there's a lot of things that go into video, but we could have a really long and exhaustive conversation about it. But the thing that has been on my mind recently is these two specific types of video that tend to perform really well. One of which I have experimented with, the other type I have not. But I was looking at a list of the most viral videos in 2018, and they were all funny. And so that's the first video type that I want to talk about, is funny video. We have experimented with this at Sweetfish. We have done a video series called Gary V Wannabe, where we basically just made fun of my obsession with Gary V, and we did it in 60 to 90 second video format. They're very highly produced videos. The production quality was extremely high. It took us a lot of work to script these videos, find actors. I starred in it because I'm obsessed with Gary V, and so that it's kind of centric around me, and I'm not a great actor, but fortunately the folks that we had writing the script and doing the cinematography and stuff still made a really quality video, even though my acting sucks. But that video got over 80,000, those two videos that we did for that series got over 80,000 views on LinkedIn, generated lots of leads for our business. It was tough I don't know that we've actually closed a deal from those videos, which is why we haven't invested in doing more of them. I have a feeling that something like that, a series like that, just more and more opportunities will open up as we continue to do them. But just the stage of business we're at right now, continuing to invest in those type of videos without seeing a more immediate ROI. We've just got other initiatives that we're focused on. So I think we will get back to producing those videos, because I do believe that in the B2B space, we are starved for video that is actually entertaining. And the way that we did these funny videos at the very end, because it's obviously centric around my obsession with Gary V, me trying to do what Gary does and failing at it, which is why they're funny. But at the end, we have an audio clip of Gary talking about podcasting and talking about why B2B companies should be podcasting, which is obviously what our business is all about. And then it ends that kind of audio clip of Gary talking about why every company should have a podcast. And then we close with, if Gary said it, you should do it. We can help. And so there's this tie back to our service and what we do. Sorry, just taking the trash out. And so because there's that tie back to what we do, I think that as we do more of these videos, as we get more traction, being kind of synonymous, our brand being synonymous with the Gary V Wannabe videos, I do think that we'll actually see ROI on it. But funny video works. It's one particular type of video that I don't feel like B2B companies are producing. But when you look at the top viral videos from 2018, every single one of them are funny. And not that our goal should be virality, particularly in B2B. We need the right people to see them. We don't really care if millions of people see them. We need our potential buyers to see them. But if we want to engage with our buyers and get people to actually enjoy the content that we're putting out. Making them laugh is a great way to do that. So funny videos. The other type of video that I've been really intrigued by lately is inspirational video. I've seen a lot of B2C kind of outdoor brands do this really well. There's a guy that I follow, Patrick Bet David. His YouTube channel is incredible. I talked about it on an episode a few weeks ago. But he had a YouTube video that was very inspirational in nature, kind of the life of the entrepreneur, how it takes a lot of grind, grit, and hustle. And the way they shot the video, the way they told the story, it was just very inspirational in nature. And it went nuts. I mean, I think millions of views. So we have not explored that type of video yet. We have done the funny route, and I've seen that funny works. But I know that the kind of videos that I'm drawn to are typically either funny or inspirational. Now, there's still room, obviously, for educational content. That's a lot of the content that I'm seeing on LinkedIn, these talking head videos of people teaching, talking about what they're learning, how they're growing. And I think those can be well done. But it's really hard to stand out with those types of videos because everybody else is doing it. Everybody else, it's a very low barrier to entry to produce that type of video because everybody has a camera in their pocket now with their iPhone. You can get a tripod or a little clip to put on your desk to hold your camera for $30, and everybody's got thoughts, and so it's just much easier to stand out with inspirational or with funny video. It also takes a lot more work. You've got to put a lot of thought and planning into the creative. But when you do that, it just seems that it pays off in spades. Even though I can't correlate any new business directly back to those Gary Vee videos that we did, it gave us tremendous awareness. I've got new followers because of it, and you never know, 6 months down the road, when somebody that found me because of that video is ready to do a podcast, I will likely be the person that they think of if they've connected with me on LinkedIn and other channels and are continuing to follow my stuff. It's a bit hard to attribute, okay, you first found me because of that video, but knowing that over 80,000 people saw that video, I know that there are some folks that are new that didn't know me before that know me now because of that. We put, I think, like $400 in Facebook ads behind that video and ended up getting 40,000 views on Facebook through that Gary Vee video campaign. So all that to say, I think funny video is just much more engaging than the traditional kind of educational talking head videos that you see a lot of today. And then inspirational videos are extremely effective as well. I think those might even be a little tougher to pull off than funny videos. But that's my 2 cents for this solo episode of B2B Growth. I am getting back to my house right now, so I'm going to shut this off. But 2 types of videos that you should think about producing that I think will perform extremely well in B2B: funny video and inspirational video. Hope this is helpful.